A runaway train is about to hit 5 people tied up on the tracks. You can pull a lever that will switch the train to a different track, but on that track, 1 person is tied. Would you pull the lever to save the 5, killing the 1, or would you do nothing, letting the 5 get run over? We asked 16 people what they would do. The answers may shock you. Tell me what's going through your head right now. So there's no way to kill all 6, huh? Okay, we're done with this guy. Thank you. Do I know any of the people on the tracks? No. Do I know any of their family or friends? No, there is no connection between you and these people whatsoever. Okay, well, I'm sure if I pulled up my Facebook, I could find the connection. These people don't exist. Then why do we care about saving them? I don't know. I'd pull the lever. I see. And then I'd pull out my gun. Oh. Then I would shoot the ropes binding this guy to the tracks so he too could be free. What if you don't have a gun? Why wouldn't I have my gun? I don't know. I'm just gonna take a break. Yeah, I'd flip the switch, and then I'd flip it back again. Oh. And then I'd flip it back and forth a few more times. Isn't that a bit twisted? No, because if I flip the switch and walk away, this guy, he's laying there just waiting to get rickrolled. But if I flip it back and forth, no one really knows what's gonna happen, which is giving this guy a shred of hope to hold on to until the very end, when he gets rickrolled. That's not what that means. It's tragic either way, but it's 5 times more tragic if you do nothing. But what if that one person was someone very famous? Let's say Taylor Swift, for example. It would be a major loss, but those 5 people have gotta die. Correct. By switching to a different track, that could end in a derailment, which would be far more disastrous than 5 people getting killed. What if you knew it wouldn't derail? Then that would also mean I would know I was sleeping and dreaming, and it didn't really matter what I did in this situation. Okay. This is easy. Let the 5 people get run over. Explain your thought process. If I saved these 5 people, they would owe me big time. But people are ungrateful. I'd be lucky if they said, "Kiss my butt," let alone thank you. So I'm just trying to avoid feeling taken for granted here. I would do nothing. Is that the morally superior option? No, it's just I have enough self-awareness to know that in this situation, I would just freeze and probably make a sound like, and all the while there'd be some inappropriate song going through my head like, "Come on, baby, do the locomotion," because that's how my brain works, Richard. Clearly, the Joker wants me to switch the track because he wants this one guy dead. Because it's Batman. Sure. I'm letting the train go, and it's gonna run over these 5 people. Okay, thank you. You can leave now. Why can't the train stop? The brakes have failed. Why didn't the maintenance crew check the brakes before the trip? I don't know, but that's not the point. The point is, we wouldn't be in this situation if people had just done their jobs. So whatever happens here, I'm not taking the blame. Without any meaningful context, what is supposed to be a moral crisis is really just a 2nd grade math problem. Which number is bigger, 1 or 5? Right. 5 is bigger than 1. I guess we should run over the 1 person. Let's watch, kids. Okay. One might assume that human life is priceless, which we could represent with the mathematical abstraction of infinity. Both equal infinity. While you were explaining, the 5 people got run over. Could they at least hear my rationale? They could not. Ah, that's a shame. Guy on the sidetrack, do you mind if I kill you? Ooh, he really does not want to get squished. 5 people over here, how are you feeling? Oh, this really reminds me of something traumatic that actually happened to me. Oh no. My Aunt Hilda brought a tuna casserole to a big church potluck dinner. But before anyone could put any on their plates, I ate the whole thing. Well, it's not a perfect analogy, it just tasted so bad, like... Okay. I'm sorry, I need a minute. I would just stand back and do nothing. Why is that? If I pull the lever, I'm gonna mess it up somehow, and there's gonna be some unintended consequence, something that I didn't realize would happen if I pulled the lever, and then the train is gonna explode or something. It's impossible to mess up. Okay, I've heard that before. I'm telling you, it's literally... And I am telling you, you do not want to test my ability to mess things up. I believe you. What if I save the 5 people, but then one of them turns out to be a serial killer? Then in the long run, my decision will have done more harm than good. Let's say none of them are serial killers. Okay, but what if all 5 of them are organ donors? And so by running them all over, I'm saving dozens of people who need transplants. Okay, what if I switch the tracks and this guy gets run over, but he doesn't die? And then that is the inciting incident for him becoming a supervillain with super trained powers. Wow. I guess I would just pull the lever and sacrifice the one guy to save the 5. You do pull the lever? Yeah. Well, I'm sorry to tell you that you accidentally pulled the lever that causes the train to explode. I knew it! Train man, Trolleytron, the track tyrant. Enough already. This is not a joke. I'm not joking. My point is, we can never truly know the ripple effects that our actions will have. All we can really do is do the best that we know how to do and hope it all works out. You make a good... What if these 5 people wanted to get run over and now they're really mad at me? Okay, we've got enough footage. I'm done.
Strangers come to town. They call him